Hey everybody, welcome back. Inspiration by Brad. I'm sitting here in Future Point Plaza here in Quezon City, and got this lovely lady here that I'm going to ask a few questions to. She has kindly agreed to talk with me about being Filipino, and maybe we'll even get a smile out of her. She keeps telling me there's nothing to be happy about, so maybe we can change that just a little bit and get her to give us her take on why that is and what she experiences on a daily basis as a Filipino woman. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to give us your name?
My name is Emily.
Emily.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at Emily. How's
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you see life, Emily, as a Filipino?
As a Filipino, you have, of course, you work from Monday to Saturday. Then, at the end of the day, you go home, do the household chores. Then, that's it. Go to sleep. So that's the life of the every Filipino.
That is your life.
Yeah, every Monday to Saturdays.
Mondays through Saturdays.
Yeah.
And those are basically 16 to 18 hours a day, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
And then when you take into consideration travel, because you certainly don't live here in Quezon City,
Yeah.
so there's an hour travel at least in.
No, actually, I live very near only, so my travel time is it only takes 30 minutes.
Okay, so run, you still basically go home just to go to bed.
Yeah.
That's realistically all you're doing is just going to a place to lay down and go to bed. And then you get up, get cleaned up, and then you head back out to work again on the next day. And that's
Yes.
every day, right?
Yes.
And then on Sundays, because Sunday is basically dedicated time off for family and friends or whatever, then you possibly get to do something on a Sunday.
Yes.
Clean your house, get caught up on your chores, whatever it is, because come Monday morning you're back at the grind again,
Yes.
correct? Why is it? I understand the work aspect of all of that, and I'm hoping that the listeners can recognize that and see that. But as a Filipino woman, wanting to have companionship or a man, however you want to look at that in your life, why is it so hard? Is it because of the demands of trying to make a living? Or are there other demands or reasons that go into the fact that so many women in the Philippines are single and alone and don't have time for a man?
I think it's not only in the Philippines. I think every part of the world, not only in the Philippines, because sometimes I read the articles or from the YouTube. There's also a lot of people from the other Asians nearby countries. There's also a lot of women. They stay singles because even the celebrities, you can see the celebrities from the other countries, or there's a lot of celebrities, or they're being very successful, and for us celebrities, they have, I think they have enough money because they are celebrities, so but they still stay single. I think maybe maybe one thing is destiny, or maybe it's a choice.
Do you think that maybe the world or society, so to speak, do you think that maybe the aspect of seeing, because you breached the subject about celebrities, do you think that celebrities hold too much that too many people want to be like the celebrities, and so they want to live their life like a celebrity, and they don't live their life the way they want to live it. And so basically they're using the celebrity as their role model to do for themselves in their life what they're doing, because quite honestly, I know quite a few celebrities, and they're not anything that I want to pattern my life after.
I don't think that celebrities as a role model. Maybe it's more on choice.
Do you think that a lot of the choice that is made by so many people is due to the fact that it's just so damn hard to make a living, especially here in the Philippines?
Maybe yes. Yeah, possible.
Well, when do you have... The reason I'm saying it that way is because when you're busting your tail off to make a living and pay your bills every day, and you only really have one day a week to yourself because of the way you work, you don't have any time at home, and when you go home, you're tired,
Yeah.
let alone try to cook anything. That's why there's, you eat out everything that you do. And so by the time you pay for everything, you're making just enough money to survive alone on a daily basis. And to be even remotely have a partner or any type of relationship, that almost becomes non-existent, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe because maybe because when you what how can I say that the income you earn, I think is only enough for your daily needs and for your
Right.
medical needs, and
Right.
that's it.
It's for your basic necessities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Is it's very hard at all to have any type of relationship with anybody because there's just not enough time. There certainly isn't any money, and you as a human being end up sacrificing something in your life in order to just survive, because you're trying to just survive on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So as a Filipino woman, single Filipino woman, what advice would you give to the listeners out there who are going to be watching this? If you could give them advice about their future, what would you say to them?
Actually, having a companion, I think it's also because as you get older, you don't know what will happen. So maybe sometimes if you have companion, or not really as a relationship companion, but if you have a friend can stay with you, that you will be lucky enough. But as much that if you can find a companion, that will be good.
So in other words, what happens is, do I dare say the word settle? Do I actually use that word? If I said that word, you understand what that means?
Yes.
You settle
Yeah.
for what it is that is presented to you.
Yeah.
Definitely a different perspective on the Filipino way of life, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your interview and for being so bold enough to sit here and talk with me, and for being straightforward and to the point about life as a Filipino. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Inspiration by Brad, here in Quezon City, Future Point Plaza. Welcome to the Philippines, folks. Thank you very much for being with me, and until the next time, find your joy, find your happiness, and look for it in everything that you do, just like this fine woman is trying to do and survive here in the Philippines. Till the next time, thank you for being with me.